Hello and welcome to Carlos and Lisa. I'm Lisa Remillard.
And I'm Carlos Amesco. It's nice to have you with us.
Stop pretending. I know you're pretending.
We're talking about people going to work sick today, right?
Ew!
Okay, so
Yes.
They come in and they're all sloppy. They got their hoodies and their team Kleenex, and they come and sit on the typewriter and the computer, and they're sneezing all over the computer, and they're looking at it, and you say to them, "Why did you come to work? You're sick." I don't take a sick day. I don't want to be this. What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
I don't know, but it's really
Never
gross.
waste a good sick day by being sick?
Yeah,
or something like
you
that?
used to say that.
I say it all the time.
You used to say
Why
that.
waste a good sick day being sick? Call in sick when you're feeling good.
Yeah.
Take time off and enjoy
right,
it
and play.
Yeah.
No,
Go
but
to work
look
sick.
Here's the thing: is that the truth is this new study came out saying 9 out of 10 people admit to going to work with a cold or flu. Like, I'm getting grossed out just saying it.
Well, but I mean, you and I have worked in newsrooms where the working conditions are close. People don't have their own little space or cubicle. It's
Nobody has an office.
There's like workstations, and everybody's workstation is connected, and we're all talking.
And you share
and you share
workstations.
workstations, and you're connected. So I used to have this producer guy who I worked with at an unnamed station.
At another
here
station.
in Los Angeles, where I worked a long, long time. And I would work at his computer. I would work at his station in the morning.
Yeah.
In the evening, when he showed up, and I watched him do this once, and I didn't realize he would do it. He literally would not touch his stuff. He would take Lysol and spray everything, and wipe and wipe and wipe and wipe and spray again. The phone, the desk, the chair, the monitor, everything. He was so paranoid about getting sick.
He was a double sprayer.
And the thing about it is that I was never at work sick, but just the thought of having
the
somebody else's
of Carlos.
somebody else's cooties on your computer.
That makes a lot of sense, though. No,
That's a little overboard.
I don't think it's a little overboard.
Remember when I did that at San Diego? I would wipe down
the
everything.
Whole,
Yeah.
Well, because it wasn't just us sitting at that desk. Then there was like 3 other news teams that would come and sit at the same desk, and Carlos would show up with like these like wipes and just like wipe stuff
everything.
down.
Yeah, no, because sometimes it's just you know
It's
the person
disgusting.
was sick beforehand.
Well, but I don't understand. I understand the concept of not wasting a sick day being actually sick. I understand the concept, but at some point you got to think about the other people around you.
But what if you're a key employee? Okay, so you're an executive producer that needs to be there, or the show doesn't work the way it usually works. It's important that you're there, and you feel a sense of responsibility to be there, and you're sick, and you're saying to yourself, "I've got to go to work. There's no way this is not going to work without me." The truth is, that's not really true.
No, because look, what about the responsibility you have to keep your team healthy so they can come and do their jobs?
All right. So I have a memory of us working together a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
We got a run of flu or something through our newsroom.
Oh, I remember
that.
that.
Wiped us out. I mean, I was out for 2 weeks.
I remember that.
You went out.
I
the
never get
producers
sick.
went out. We had literally a skeleton crew in the newsroom because it wiped everybody.
Because somebody showed up.
Somebody showed up sick and got us all sick.
Isn't that gross?
And at that point, there were no backup anchors. We didn't have backup producers.
They're like, well,
what are we going to do?
I remember
What
because
happened
you were I think
I got really
you were
sick.
really sick.
I got really sick.
And then we're like, well, we literally ran out of fill-ins for you.
Yeah.
And there was nobody else, and they're like, should we put an intern on? I'm like, you guys, we cannot do this.
Well, this is the thing that workplaces have to deal with this.
Right. Well, and according to the study, people said that they don't call in sick because they have too much work to do.
Right.
So they can't call in sick.
A project is due.
Yeah, they have too much work to do, and they say they don't want to use their sick time.
No.
Those are the 2 reasons.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I understand it, but like, you're a filthy, disgusting mess when you're sick. You know,
I think,
with the nose and the runny and the hands
so I'm over
and the
40,
germs.
as you know.
I'm over 40.
And therefore, there's a different, I think my work ethic is, you're going to show up to work no matter what. It doesn't matter how sick you are. You're going to show up to work because that's just the way it is.
Mm-hmm.
And you try to hide it and cloak it and not, show that you're, sneezing is really hard to hide. A cold and that's really hard. But other things that they may be also as bad or worse.
Right.
You try to hide. And I think younger people tend to just say, I'm sick.
Well,
I'm going to stay home.
That's what this says.
Oh, it does.
It's that workers under 40 are more likely to. Oh, actually, it's the opposite. They're more likely to go to work sick because they.
My phone
I was like,
behind
who
me.
are you talking to? I'm talking right now.
I'm sorry. It's just my friend. Delete. Sorry about that.
Whatever.
He just called in sick.
You called it sick.
I'm sorry, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I mean, I have this work ethic too, and I always felt bad when I was in San Diego calling the boss to call in sick. I always dreaded it. I don't know why. I got nervous about
Cohen?
it.
You call Cohen?
I used to call Cohen and be like, I'm not coming. I feel really bad. But like, I'd get anxiety about the call.
Well, yeah,
like making the call.
You feel guilty. I know.
I get like, but the anxiety was real about making the call.
Yeah.
Like I was like, and then afterwards I'm like, oh, that was easy. I should do this all the time.
Well, and then every once in a while, it's about your relationships at work, right?
Yeah.
So every workplace has a different protocol for calling in sick.
Sure.
You must call in sick at a certain time. It's got to be done. We have to be able to find a replacement. And if you're sick, don't get all that kind of stuff. And if you don't have good relationships with your middle managers, whoever manages you, it's really tough to make that call.
Sure.
You're insecure about your job.
Right.
Are they going to think less of me if I call in sick? I mean, those are real insecurities that really concern people about calling in sick.
Yeah, I had a good relationship, and I still had insecurity about it because I just didn't like the idea of it. But I knew that if I showed up, they were going to send me home anyway because I can't be on television like with snot.
So Colin was a friend of mine. Colin's a good friend of mine. I've known him for a long time. Yeah, Steve. And I would say, "Yo, Steve, yeah, I'm sick. I know I don't sound sick. I'm not. I don't feel good." He'd go, "Take care of yourself. Don't worry about it. We cover you." That's just all he would say.
He used to say that to me, but he didn't say it in that accent.
Yeah.
I want you to.
It's a Philly accent. That's my Philly accent. He's Mr. Philly.
Yeah, I know.
Don't worry about it. Take care of it. You'll be fine.
Definitely
You'll be
didn't
fine.
sound like that, you guys.
Yeah.
Sorry, Steve. That's not what.
I tried not to sound sick.
You tried not to sound sick?
On the other hand, at KTLA, I had a friend there who worked on the desk, and I would call in and I go, "Hey, which voice do you want me to use to call in sick? This one? That's one. I can't talk." And he would just laugh and go, "You jerk. All right, you're sick, right? Yeah, I'm sick. Okay, bye."
And would you really be sick or no?
Oh, depends.
Yeah, it depends on what my plans were for the day.
Depends on what was going on. The good thing is that there was no social media back then. I couldn't get caught.
Well,
People get caught now all the time. They call in sick and then they post, "I'm fishing. I'm at the beach. I'm in the park."
Oh my gosh. I have had so many friends get busted with that. Like, how dumb can you be? Like, keep it off your social media. Don't be that dumb.
They don't.
Because, like, look.
Live streaming while called in sick. Look at me, I'm water skiing.
You're like, you don't. I knew a girl in television who will not be named. She got fired for that.
Yeah.
She called in sick and then flew up to San Francisco to hang out with her boyfriend. Took pictures of, and like, Instagram storied the whole thing on the plane to San Francisco.
Some lessons here.
Picked up the phone, you're fired.
You're fired. Wow.
Come on, don't be dumb.
Incredible.
So anyway, listen, here's what we learned.
If you're sick, stay home.
If you're sick, stay home. And if you are not sick and calling in sick, don't document it on social media.
Yeah.
Don't be dumb.
And if you have a good relationship with your superiors, you might get away with it, one or two, but chances are it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
We've learned a lot this morning.
We have learned a lot.
We have a really cool show today.
We do.
Yes.
We have a lot to get to, so we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back.